Hey guys, it's me, SkiNLeY19, and welcome back to the Let's Play Populous, the beginning. Now, today we're going to take on Level 2, Night Falls. Now, in World 2, we're introduced into the second of the three tribes, the Green Tribe, the Mataks. The Matak tribe. I sense many warriors ready to stand against us. In my vision, we are aided by a magic from a stone head. There must be a way to reach it. Now, the stone head she's talking about is this one here. Now, this stone head has one of the most powerful magics in the game. And the only way you can access it is by worshipping this totem pole. Now, totem poles change things on the world. It'll change land masses, create volcanoes, create floods, weird random things like that. On this level, it doesn't need anything that eccentric. So, let's go pray at this totem pole and see what it does. And we'll also start building our village. Now, this being like one of the very first levels, you don't actually need a lot of infantry. Like 8 or 9 warriors will do to crush your opponents. Okay, that's halfway done. And we also get a new spell on this world. What spell, you ask? Well, we'll find out when we get to it. Okay, now the totem poles created this land bridge, because as you can see on our spell tab, we don't have access to the land bridge spell. It should be here. So the only way we can get to that totem pole, the stone head, is by worshipping at the totem pole. Now this, as I said, this stone head, it gives you one of the most powerful spells in the game. It's one of the best spells for destroying buildings. And this stone head is also different from the one in World 1, as it requires 2 people to pray at it instead of 1. Now you can get 1 person to pray at it, but it will go up at half the speed. So we've got our 2 guys praying there. You go build that. Actually, no, you help build that. And get in there. Okay, our village is coming along nicely already. And this spell is almost done. Okay, now the spell this is giving us is the Tornado Spell. The Tornado Spell, like I said, it's one of the best spells for destroying buildings. It's not very useful against infantry, or I don't find it to be. Because all it does for infantry is it picks them up and throws them in a random direction. Like so. See, it can absolutely cripple buildings, but it'll just pick up infantry and it'll throw them in random directions. And the tornado itself goes off in a random direction as well. So once it's cast, it will float off in a random direction by itself. So it's uncontrollable once it's cast, which could be bad, because if it's near your base, like some of the maps are really squashed, and if you fire it at an enemy base and it turns the other way and comes back at you, it can like rip through your buildings and destroy your own stuff, even if you don't mean to. So I tend not to use it unless I'm like in the middle of their base, of an enemy base, because I just don't like it being so uncontrollable. I mean, like I said, it's a really good spell for destroying buildings, but apart from buildings, it doesn't do much else. Now, like you can see, this is the second world, and the Mataks have the potential to build a huge and sizable force on this world, and they could easily outpower us and crush the blues that we are. But this being the second world, they don't. They just stand around and do nothing, as you can see. And like I said, about the enemies having access to technologies that you don't even have yet. Like this. This is a guard tower. That's the same building I blew up with the tornado over there. Now, guard towers you don't even get to use until like level 5 or 6. So we won't get those for like 3 or 4 levels. So it's like I said, the enemies have access to technologies that you don't even have yet. But I suppose it does pose a different challenge though. If they didn't. If they had the exact same things as you, it wouldn't be that much of a game. Wouldn't be very difficult either. Okay. Train our warriors and get ready for war. For war. Okay. And now that we have plenty of mana, our forces are training a lot quicker. Build. Build, dang it. Okay. Get me more braves. Get me more braves. Alright. Now, as I said, like 7 or 8 on this level will do. 7 or 8 braves, that'll do. You don't need a lot because, I mean, she has 4 warriors and they only attack you 2 at a time. And we've already killed 1, so. Alright, let's get our 7 warriors over here with our shaman and let's begin the attack and end this. The sooner we get away from the beginner worlds, the better. Because the beginner worlds are kind of boring, to be honest. I mean, there's nothing really else for you to do apart from build things. The later levels require you to actually play a bit of strategy into the game, whereas this, right now, is just build your warriors and kill them. It doesn't matter how many you have, like 8 or 9 will do, and you'll win. Karka blast. And see, we win. Now, we're destroying a building here. Like, the more people you have in a building, the more people you have attacking a building, the quicker it'll be destroyed. And this little green patches of land that appear under a building is damaged ground. That fades slowly over time, but it means that no buildings can be built on that land until it's fixed. It'll gradually heal itself over time, but it means nothing can be built on it for a little while. So your best option is to defend your base and not let anything get destroyed. I know, on some maps that's easier said than done. Okay, and we get a new spell. This is the Mosquito Spell. Mosquito Spell is mainly a diversion. You just fire it at enemies and they'll scatter to the 4 corners. They will run from the mosquitoes and they're uncontrollable. You cannot control your followers while this is happening. Now, because this is the Green's world... Okay, here's a demonstration. See? Now they run. And they'll run like that for about a good 5-6 seconds. And it gives you a chance... gives you and your forces a chance to... It gives you and your forces a good fighting chance against beating them. Because you could send some of her more powerful forces off running in the distance and leave her forces split in half. But yeah, as I was saying, because this is her world, she has that spell too. So that means that if our guys run into this cloud of green mosquitoes, we're gonna get scattered to the winds. Now, like the tornado, the mosquito spell moves randomly by itself. You don't control it at all. Oh no, no. Oh great. Here go our guys. Oops, I just killed 2 of my own warriors. Okay, let's kill this shaman and end it. Okay, level completed. Now, let's see how we did. Okay, 7 minutes. That's not too bad. Okay, I am SkiNLeY19, and this has been Let's Play Populous the Beginning. Join me next time when we take on level 3, A Crisis of Faith. See ya.